Welcome, everyone. I'm so excited to talk about our Hope for the Holidays campaign this year. We are once again looking forward to the giving season and not only asking people to give, but also giving back to our community. So today I'm going to be talking about our 100 for 100 campaign. This is our third year doing this, and every year it's grown, and every year people get really excited to participate. And I'm excited to share with you how to maximize your efforts and how you can set up a fundraiser to take part in this campaign. So our 100 for 100 campaign details. What is this? Our goals are to spread awareness for our mission, raise funding, and take advantage of Facebook's match program and fee-free donations, especially for Giving Tuesday. And really the goal is to get at least 100 individual fundraisers created, raising $100 for Hope for HIE, hence the 100 for 100. Last year, we blew past our goal, and I think we had nearly 150. So it would be amazing to see if we could beat that goal this year, because I'm always, someone that wants to grow and see where it can take us. So it'll be really fun to see where we can get this year. And again, our other goal is just to celebrate our amazing community and families. And this is a way to do that. If you've participated in Facebook fundraising before, you know that the platform is very dynamic, where you can set up a fundraiser, you can customize it, you can tell your story, you can share posts into it, and really engage your friends and family and general social media community, which is great. So there's a few different goals that we want to talk about with this. So first is creating a fundraiser on Facebook. The key dates really are to start it on November 29th, which is the day before Giving Tuesday, and set the end date to December 31st. This allows for a whole season of giving to have the fundraiser be open for people to get to know you, get to know Hope, and celebrate together. We have set up a template that you can use for the graphics this year, and we'll provide some infographics as well that can be used, that can be shared to help better educate people on, Hope's mission and reach, and our goals of what we've accomplished this year and where we're going in this next year. But really a lot of this, the benefit is storytelling. It's sharing your story. And, we know that sometimes sharing your full story is traumatic and too difficult, and that's okay. You don't have to do that. You could simply just share, a picture of your child and that you're connected to our organization and let, the tools speak for themselves. So, you don't have to make this a traumatic storytelling situation, but it is, something that you can share with your friends and family, especially if they ask questions about what HIE is and things like that. This is a really great way to talk about, just HIE in general. So some of the tips that we want to talk through is to post this and start this the day before Giving Tuesday and encourage everyone to participate in your fundraiser beginning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if possible. That's when Facebook opens its match. We've been able to be eligible for matching donations from Facebook over the past several years. We've hit it, I think, every year but one. So this is another great way to maximize, dollar for dollar in this way to ensure every dollar goes to Hope for HIE. We encourage people to post weekly throughout the campaign through December 31st. Again, we have different infographics you can share. You can share posts directly. We'll have testimonials and things and family stories to share that you can share directly into your fundraiser from the Hope for HIE public page. And, we want to make sure that you feel thanked and appreciated for participating in this. And so we have a form that you can fill out that will allow us to send you a thank you in January when the campaign closes. So here's how you set up a fundraiser on Facebook. You go to facebook.com/hope4HIE, and you can go to the fundraiser tab. You can do this on desktop or on your phone, either way. It can be done and it's pretty easy and quick. But the next step of creating a template might be easier on a computer or a tablet. So when you go to create a fundraiser, you're going to hit raise money. It's going to take you to this template. You are going to be up here, Fundraiser for Hope for HIE, how much you want to raise. And you can set, we're asking 100 for 100, so you can set 100, but if you feel more aggressive, feel free to raise as much as you can. Set the currency of your own currency. We, obviously can accept all of these different types, which is really exciting because we are a worldwide community. And set your fundraiser to end on December 31st. You can change this title. So it could be Give Before the Holidays, right? Support HIE, right? And you can give your why. So you can either leave it as is, there's some text already in there, or you can, say that whatever you feel the connection is to our organization and your own HIE journey, you're definitely welcome to include that. We have a little bit of an auto blurb about what we do and who we are, and just a little bit to remind people that Facebook pays all the processing fees. So 100% goes back to the nonprofit. So this is the cover photo area, and this is where it's really going to grab people's attention. Okay, so we've created a template that can be found at tinyurl.com/100 for 100 template. And you need to have a Canva account to create this, but it's free to sign up for one. And Canva is just an awesome tool. So once you enter in the tinyurl, which will be included again in this post, you can hit use template, and we can just log in with my account. And you can see it's going to pull up the template. So you can fill this out and customize it to what you want. If you just want a photo, you can do that. You can remove this text, but essentially this is a great starting point. And you want to leave these wings open a little bit because it's going to size differently on desktop and app. So you want to make it, look as nice as possible. So you can upload media, grab it from where you want. Canva does have an app, so you could do it in that as well. So this is my kiddo. I'm going to pop him in here, crop it so he's centered. And I can add in, whatever I feel like. Give hope because I don't want anyone to face HIE alone, right? And this is Max, Michigan in the USA. I could put the Pelon family, have a family picture, whatever you want, totally depends on what you feel. So from this, you can just hit download, and you're going to select either a PNG or JPEG, doesn't matter which one. And you're going to hit download, and it's going to download to your desktop. You can name it whatever you want. Otherwise, it'll just be copy of with the file name. And really, that's it. So when you go back in, you'll be able to upload it. So we'll swing back over to here, and we're just going to do this where this little plus sign is. And we're going to upload a new photo, and it's going to be the one that we just did. And it's going to show you, there's that. And you'll see that it looks like there's all these wings on the side. But again, like I said, when you look at it on an app, you want it to look nice. So drag to reposition. If you want to like move it up or down, it shouldn't. It should just be sized for you. It's all set. And then all you would do is hit this create button here. And that's going to create your fundraiser. And I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Okay, so you can invite your friends, share your fundraiser, and donate to your fundraiser. So there's a couple different things that you can do. See, it's going to bring up a list of friends you can invite. If you have, people in different groups, you can invite them from those groups. And this is going to go to your page. So you can set, if you don't want to talk about it yet, because you want to set it earlier than the Giving Tuesday, you can click off of this and you can come back to it. So I'm going to do that right now. Also, it's going to automatically ask if you want to donate, which you can, always appreciate it. And you can set that a one-time or a monthly, which is really nice. You can, do it with your card or PayPal. And you can set if you want, your privacy. If you don't want the world to see this on your public profile, change to friends, only you, specific friends, whatever you want to do. That's totally fine. And you don't have to do that either. You can click off of that, and that's going to take you to this. This is your main page of your fundraiser. So again, this is like where you would invite your friends. You can share this out to people. You can share it by messenger. It'll have a link. So if you want to email your friends and family, they can donate. They don't have to have a Facebook account to donate. It can be done through that. So you can copy the link and send it. And there's also these other things. So you can edit it or match donation. So this is kind of a fun one that always works well for me, is you can pledge an amount. So let's say you're going to pledge $50, right? You can fill all that out and it's going to schedule. And as soon as your fundraiser hits $50, it will automatically match, and which is a really fun way. And that kind of, I always think it kind of puts your money where your mouth is, where, you're willing to do that, and it encourages other people too, which is really great. So again, look, this is, you can raise more money on Giving Tuesday. Like we talked about, that's the whole goal. And then you can, post into this. So when we talk about posting into this, you can, share photos, you can share, how you're feeling, or a little bit about your journey, anything you want in that, and keep people engaged that you've invited. And then, this is a really important one too. You can thank people for supporting it, which always goes a long way. And then again, the fundraiser link is here. If you want to do this with family and friends to the same one, like create a little team thing, you can add other organizers. So you can add up to 3. So you could add your spouse, you could add your parents, you could add your sister, whoever you want, you can do that. And then that's really kind of it. You can, change this out at any time or reposition it, whatever you feel. And that's kind of the basics of that. So hopefully that is helpful, and, everyone feels good about setting that up. If you have questions, you're welcome to reach out at any point. Email me, betsy@hopeforhie.org, and we can work through any, thing that you have, any questions that you have. So we're going to go back to this presentation. And we talked about the tools and tips. We talked about the template. And again, we're going to be sharing, these are just examples of last year's, but we're going to be sharing some different infographics along the way that you can share easily into your fundraiser that will help people understand a little bit more about how they can get involved, about the scope of our organization, what we've done, what we're doing, where we're going, and the impact that we have as an organization, and obviously sharing what it means for you as well. So now that you've set up your fundraiser and you're all set to go for Giving Tuesday in this 100 for 100 holiday season, running through December 31st, how do you get signed up for our thank you that we'll send in January? So wanting to share this form, we'll be linking this form for you. And this really just gives us basic information. So you want to fill out your email, first, last name, link to your fundraiser, which you can find, if you go back into it, you'll see that share capability. So again, over here, share fundraiser. Oh, not there. So we do want to thank everyone for participating in this campaign, and we have included a link to our Google form once you have your campaign set up, and it looks a little something like this. Where is it? All right, so this is so in your fundraiser, you will find a share button up here, and you can do copy link. So you're going to take that into the form that we are going to share a link to as well, that gives a little more information about the campaign, and you're going to fill this out. So you're going to have your email, first, last name, your link to your fundraiser, and you're going to go ahead and you copied it there. You're going to paste it here. So that way we can track and cross-reference your mailing address, and really that's it. And then you hit submit. So we, again, want to thank you for doing this, and we will send out a thank you in January. So make sure that you fill out that form after you've created your fundraiser. We'll send a reminder afterwards as well. So look for a post into your fundraiser from Hope for HIE once that's set up. Well, that's about it. If you have any questions, you can reach out at any time. Feel free to email me. It's betsy@hopeforhie.org. Thank you, everyone, for your support, for your amazing sense of community, for helping other people through your pain and making it purposeful. And, just being a wonderful community of support for the HIE families that we currently have connecting and for those to come.